The following announcement has been paid for by Perched on the Top Rope.
I see you. This is Perched on the Top Rope, and I'm the boogeyman, and I'm coming to get ya!
Welcome everyone to Perched on the Top Rope. This day in pro wrestling history, ladies and gentlemen, it is December 9th. And we would like to wish WWE Hall of Famer Kurt Angle, 1996 Olympic gold medal winner, a very happy birthday, as he was born December 9th, 1968. Happy birthday, Kurt Angle. Kurt has also been on Perched on the Top Rope, which you can check out at youtube.com/Perched on the Top Rope. And while it is his birthday, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to flash forward to December 9th, 2001, when WWE Vengeance pay-per-view took place at the San Diego Sports Arena in San Diego, California. It was this night that WWE would merge their WWE World title with the WCW World Heavyweight Championships by the means of a mini tournament. The first match saw Stone Cold Steve Austin take on Kurt Angle for the WWF Championship. And the other match would be Chris Jericho taking on The Rock for the WCW title. And when they say it was a mini tournament, the winners of those two matches for those championships would then face each other to combine the titles to declare the WWE Undisputed Championship. And ladies and gentlemen, when it came to Vengeance, the main event, the 7th, 8th, and 9th matches of the evening made up your main event championship unification tournament, which the first match was between Stone Cold Steve Austin and Kurt Angle for Austin's WWF Championship. In the beginning, both men applied holds. Austin took advantage and beat on Angle. The two had a test of strength, and Angle was able to apply the ankle lock. Austin was able to kick out of the hold. He was able to apply an arm lock. He was able to follow that up with an eye rake. He then choked Angle in the ropes and attacked his biceps. Austin threw Angle into the ring post 3 times, injuring the left side of Angle's torso. In the ring, Austin used an armbar to take down Angle's injured left shoulder, thus proving that Stone Cold Steve Austin can do more than a punch. Angle then somehow was able to apply the ankle lock on Austin. Austin was able to reach the ropes to break the hold. Austin followed by knocking Angle's head on the broadcast desk on the outside, in which we would see Angle wrap Austin's leg around the ring post, applying the ring post figure 4 leg lock while back in the ring. Angle would apply the ankle lock for a 3rd time, but Austin would roll through. Angle would then hit a series of suplexes with a belly-to-belly suplex and 3 German suplexes. Angle missed the moonsault, and this is where Austin took advantage. He hit a Luthras press, the spine buster. Austin then hit 5 German suplexes. Yeah, you're shocked, right? Austin doing a German suplex. But while in the ropes, Angle hit a low blow and hit the ankle slam. Angle then tried to hit a Stone Cold Stunner, but Austin reversed it, hit a Stone Cold Stunner to win the match. Now, following that, we have the second match in the tournament, which pits Chris Jericho facing The Rock for the WCW World Championship. And the two exchanged many holds and reversals in the beginning. Jericho would hit a heel kick and a missile drop kick. Jericho would knock The Rock's head into the ring steel steps. The Rock would come back with a flying clothesline. Jericho would apply a sleeper hold. The Rock would fight out of it. Now, the match would continue, but there would be some controversies. But Jericho tried to hit a rock bottom through a broadcast desk, but The Rock reversed it and was able to hit the People's DDT through the table, which, yeah, if you didn't know, The Rock had everything was the People's move. So this was literally the People's DDT. The Rock would throw Jericho into the ring to set him up for a rock bottom, but Jericho countered it with the breakdown. He sat The Rock up for the People's elbow, but The Rock caught his legs and tried to apply a sharpshooter on Jericho. Sadly, Jericho reversed it into his own sharpshooter. The Rock got to the ropes to break the hold. Jericho would attempt the walls of Jericho, but The Rock countered it into a roll-up for a near fall. The Rock hits a rock bottom, and the controversy happens when Mr. McMahon comes ringside. The Rock went for the pinfall, but McMahon distracted the referee. The Rock hits McMahon and hits a spine buster on Jericho. He brings McMahon into the ring and hit Jericho with a People's elbow. The Rock attacked McMahon, and while the referee went and checked on McMahon, Jericho hits a low blow and a rock bottom to win the match and become the WCW champion. Immediately following Jericho's win, Austin comes back out to wrestle in the main event, but is attacked by Kurt Angle with a steel chair, while The Rock went and hits Jericho with a rock bottom before he chased Angle to the back. The match itself began with Austin spearing Jericho. The two fight ringside, and Austin tried to hit a Stone Cold Stunner, but Jericho counters it with a Walls of Jericho, but flipped him off the table. They're on the floor. Jericho hits a suplex and tosses Austin into the ring. Now, much like the last match, there's interference. Jericho accidentally hits the referee, and then this is where the controversy comes into the play in this match. Jericho would hit a low blow and a Stone Cold Stunner on Vince. McMahon comes out again, but orders Nick Patrick to referee the match. Ric Flair would interfere and pull Patrick out of the ring and attack him, probably remembering things that happened during the WCW days when Nick Patrick was part of the NWO, a man who's very easily bought. And McMahon would hit Flair into the ring post. Austin then hits a low blow and assaults McMahon. He hits a Luther's press on Jericho and applies the Walls of Jericho. Jericho actually taps out, but the referee was still down, doesn't see it. Booker T would come out and hit Austin with the WWF Championship belt from behind to the back of Austin's head, knocking him out. The referee would recover, and Jericho would capitalize on the interference, pinning Austin to win the match. This would make Chris Jericho the first ever undisputed WWF champion in the World Wrestling Federation. The World Championship was unified with the WWF Championship, and the two belts collectively represented the undisputed WWF Championship. This would also make Chris Jericho the first and only person in wrestling history to pin both Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock in one night. So, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you go to Perched on the Top Rope for all your wrestling needs. We are on YouTube at youtube.com/perchedonthetop-rope. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/perchedonthetop-rope. We are on X at Perched Top Rope. We are on Instagram and Threads. It's Perched on the Top Rope Podcast. You can also listen to us on Apple and Spotify for all your podcasting needs. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been another episode of Perched on the Top Ropes. This day in pro wrestling history, remember, spoiler free's the way to be. I'm out.